Okay, let me move this. Oh, why is this not? Let me just give me one second. Okay. Hello, everyone. So I decided to go ahead and um, film Unit 3, so that way we have time in class to review Unit 1, 2, and 3, all of these signs together, because I feel like we have been rushing in class, trying to get through each unit and not really having time to practice. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and film Unit 3. It is your job to memorize all of these signs so that when we do come back to class, when we play games and we review sentences and A/B conversations, you know all of the signs. Okay, so you do need to memorize, 1, 2, and 3, all of the signs in order for us to have a good class period next time. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start Unit 3. Some of this you know. So a statement is I am a student, right? I am a teacher. WH question, eyebrows down. Your name, what? Okay. Um, you favorite color, what? Eyebrows down. WH questions. And then yes, no questions, eyebrows are up. Okay. So ASL, class you take, eyebrows up. Okay. Some of these signs you'll learn right now in Unit 3. A negation is at the end of the sentence, okay? So me read, not. I don't read, okay? Um, me student, not. Okay. So a negation goes at the end of the sentence. Me have shirt blue, not. Okay. I mean, I am wearing a blue shirt actually. Okay, so negation goes at the end of the sentence. Okay, so these are the 4 different sentence types that you are responsible for knowing. Okay, and there are more sentence types, of course, but you will learn those much later. Okay. Okay, cardinal versus ordinal numbers. Cardinal counting numbers. So I would go C, cardinal counting. Okay, so that's how I would memorize that. It's like I have 3 chairs. I have 2 dogs, things like that. Ordinal numbers are orders that are in sequential order. Okay, ordinal order. That's how I would remember it. So I won first place. I live in the 3rd floor. Okay, so the numbers twist. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth. Okay, after that, you can't do the twisting motion, so you would do 10 TH. Okay, 10 TH. 11 TH. Oops, TH. Okay, 22nd ND. Okay, so 22nd. Okay, we'll learn those numbers yet, but you will in a minute. Okay, so ordinal numbers, orders that are in order. So I live on the 3rd floor. I have to, no, I won first place. I have my phone on the 10th shelf. Okay. Ordinal numbers, orders that are in sequential order. Okay. So those are the 2 number types you have to memorize. I'm going to teach you up until number 40 in a minute. And that's what you are responsible for quiz number 3. Okay. Again, we will review all of this in class. Okay. So these are verbs. You do not have to know that these specifically are verbs, but want. So want. Want. Open 5. Want. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so again, want, want. Okay. The sign buy is similar to shopping, but you're only doing it one time. You only bought one thing. I bought a soda. I bought a coffee. Okay. Go to and come to. Go. You're going somewhere. They're pointing fingers. Going somewhere. I'm coming. So I'm gonna go buy soda and I'll come back. Okay. If I was at let's say school and I said, "How do you get to school?" Okay. How do you come to school? Because I'm at that physical location already of school. Okay. So let's go ahead and practice sentence number one. I'm going to turn my voice off for this one. Okay. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next slide. Okay, live. So you will see the sign two different ways. Okay, so the more current sign is they're your A hand shapes, going up to down. Live. Live is just one time. Some people do it with L's. Live. 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 Okay, here versus there. We already discussed these two signs. Here. Here. I live here. I live around here. Where I live over there, over there, over there. You can point to it. Near. Sign for near. Near. Say I live near here. Okay, near. Okay, next one, city. City. So it's kind of the same movement as number. Your hand completely open. City. City. Okay, park. You have to finger spell it. P-A-R-K. Hills, you have to finger spell it. H-I-L-L-S. Hills. Okay, mountains. Two-handed. Mountain. Mountain. Mall. Again, finger spell. M-A-L-L. M-A-L-L. Deaf school. Because know the sign for deaf. Deaf school. Deaf school. North, south, east, and west. Okay, so whatever the word starts with. So for north, where is north? Up. North. Where is south? We're going to change it to an S. South. Now, signer's perspective, your east and your west. So my east is east and west. Okay, so north, south, east, west. Okay, river, lake, bay, and beach. So all of these technically have to be finger spelled because the sign I'm going to show you for each of these in a minute can mean different things. Okay, so technically you have to finger spell them. But to be honest, in context, a lot of times I will just sign these signs that I'm about to show you. Okay, so water, so W, water, river. Now, the reason I say that this can mean different things because it could be like if it was pouring too hard and there was a stream of water. Okay, it doesn't have to be specifically river, right? So water, Okay. So lake, again, similar, water. Okay. This can mean like a puddle of water, like it rained too hard and there's a puddle of water. So that's why I say technically these signs you have to finger spell them. Bay actually doesn't have one at all. That one you just finger spell, B-A-Y. And beach does have a sign. It is an older sign. Some people use it. I still use it. That's the way I learned it. The book uses finger spelling. Beach. This is kind of like the shore, the sand, and this is the waves hitting. Beach. Your fingers, whatever fingers move, just wiggle them. Beach. Okay, next one. Cities. LA is just LA. Now again, if you are here in California, you said I live in LA, that's fine. If you go to the East Coast and you say I live, that can mean you live in Louisiana. That can mean a different state, another state. Okay. So LA for here is fine. LA. Cities, again, if I go to, I don't know, Chicago, okay, they might not know what these cities are. So if you go like Los Angeles, pretty well known. Everyone knows Los Angeles. But again, it could mean something else. Berkeley, pretty easy. Berkeley. Again, if I'm in Chicago and I sign this, they might not know what this is. Okay, so you would have to technically finger spell it. They might know what the sign is, but they might not. Okay. Berkeley. Oakland is with an I and it's bouncing as well. And then Fremont, again, bouncing F. Fremont. And San Francisco, SF. F, San Francisco. But again, if you went to another state and they're like, what's SF? Most people know what San Francisco is, but they might not. SF. There's going to also be San Fernando, like San Fernando Valley, right? So again, cities technically you do have to finger spell them, but there are some signs for them. We're going to go ahead and do this activity together in class. Okay, locations. You guys know the sign for table. Table. Okay. Box is the same sign as room. Box. Box. Okay, shelf. Shelf can have many shelves, but I usually do two. Shelf. Trash to one hand shape. Trash, and it goes from your pinky to your elbow. Trash. Backpack. Backpack. They're like C's. Pack. And overhead projector. So flat O. Projector. And TV, you guys know that one. It's just TV. TV. Okay, now we're gonna go to objects. Paper, you guys should know that one. Paper. Going back, paper. Paper. Pen, again, technically you have to finger spell it because it could be a pen, it could be a marker, it could be a Sharpie, it could be a highlighter, it could be so many different things. P-E-N. Paper is on there again for some reason. Book, two times at least. You know this one. Book. Apple, it's an X. Apple. An X. Apple is an X. Candy is a 1. Candy. Candy, apple. Candy, apple. Cup, cup. Picture. And this is an actual physical picture. Like, can I see a picture from your birthday? Not to take a picture. Sure. Glasses. Should know that one. Glasses. Cell phone, cell phone, phone, cell phone, phone, cell phone, either way. Shoes, you should know that one. Shoes, shoes. Drink. It's a C, and it's like if you're actually drinking something. Drink. All right, now the actions. To put on, put under, put beside, put behind. Okay, to put in somewhere, all with a flat out hand shape is what we call this. Okay. Okay, so you're putting it wherever you're asking someone to put something. Okay, so it's all of this. So let's say it was a table. Okay, table, put it on the table. Put it under the table. Put it on the side of the table. Put it on the left side of the table. I mean, right side of the table, my right. Okay. My left. Oh my goodness. My left, my right. Okay. Put it in your backpack. You would do backpack and then put it in. Okay. So it's all the same hand shape. You're just moving it around. Um, so let's say I signed the sentence over here. Okay. Put the apple in trash can. So it's the location, object, and then the person plus the action. Who are you asking? I'm going to put it in the trash can. You're going to put it in the trash can. That person's going to put it in the trash can. Okay, so that's the sentence structure for that. These sentences, we're going to go ahead and practice them together in class. We're going to play this game in class too, but let me show you the signs for it. Okay. A hand shape. Hide. Hide. Okay, look for is a C. Look for. Look for. For. Um, find. Find, kind of like you're picking something up. And summon one time. It's only one time because if you change it, it turns into something else. Summon. If you do it more than once, it means something else. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and try to play this game in class. Well, we're gonna do this in class. I'm gonna have examples of words with finger spelling using the letter Z. Okay, 3.5. Which? You guys know this sign already. Which? Which? Which one? This one or this one? Which one? House. 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 Kind of like the way you used to draw it when you were a kid. House. Apartment is APT. APT. So on a quiz, if I said APT, please write the whole word apartment. See? Dorm is similar to the sign for home, similar to the sign for deaf, so be careful with it. It's a D. Dorm. like a college dorm. Large, medium, and small. Okay. So the NM right there that you see, non-manual markers, non-manual signals, go with each of these. So with large, you're going to say cha on your mouth. Okay. So the sign is a double L, bend them, kind of like an X. You're kind of saying cha on your mouth when you're saying that. Okay, medium, 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 average, okay, and small, small. Old, 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 old. It's kind of like an open hand to a closed hand S. Old, so, kind of, sort of. New, new. My hands, new. And outside, outside. Okay, we're going to do this activity in class. So again, please memorize all these signs so we can do all these activities in class, next class. Okay, 3.6. Bathroom. It's a T, and you just shake it. Shaking T. Bathroom. Classroom, you should know this one. Classroom. Water. Water. W. Water. Phone. Phone. Front door. Front door. 2 times. Front door. Okay. Office isn't just like the sign for room, but there was old office. Office. Library is an L. Library. Bookstore. 1, 2. Store. At least 2 times. You do it 1 time, it means something else. Living room. Living room. Okay. There is an older sign for this. Living room. It's an L. Going off your chest. Living room. You can use either sign. Soda machine. Soda machine. Like a vending machine. And then same thing for candy or food machine, vending machine. Candy machine or food machine. ATM, you have to finger spell that. ATM. Lab, you have to finger spell that. Lab. Lobby, you have to finger spell that. Lobby. Area. This is the sign for area. You can also say what area do you live in? Okay, location and area. Next, directions. To enter versus to exit. Enter, exit. Enter, exit. Enter, you're going into a building and you are leaving the building. Near again, sign for near. On the left versus on the right, again, signer's perspective. So on the right hand side, on the left hand side, the right hand side, on the left side. Again, we'll review all this in class. Hallway, okay. Hallway, hallway. Door, you know that. One, two. Stairs, you know that. Stairs, stairs. Down the stairs, going up the stairs. Elevator. Okay, there's two signs. Elevator, like it's going, elevator's going up, elevator's going down. These are your legs standing on it. They're going up, here down. There is an older sign for elevator that is it's an E going up and it's going down and down. You can use either sign. Floor, you know that one, floor. Okay, and now this is where our ordinal numbers are. First floor, second floor. I could say fifth shelf. Okay, and again, we're going to go through all of this in class again. We're going to practice a lot. Practice this in class together. Okay, let's do all of the numbers starting from 1 to 40, just so you can have them on video and practice. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, 21, 22, 23, or you can do 23. Some people do sign it that way. 23 is the more appropriate way. It's 23, 23, 24, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So good thing is that those are the only ones that are a little bit funky. And then from then on, it's very easy. 31, 32, 33. So anything with a double number, 22, 33, 44, you have to balance it. So 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Okay, so you were only responsible for up until 40. But again, from there, it's super easy. It's just 41, 42. Okay. There is a really fun numbers game that we will be doing in class as well to practice your numbers. Okay. Okay. 3.9 vocabulary. So live alone. Live, again, either this way or you can do it with L's. Live alone. Just kind of close to your body. Okay, live with. Live with. Remember this from Play with Dog. Live with. Okay, mom and dad. So remember I said female signs are here and male signs are up above. This is going to help you a lot once we learn all of the family signs. So mom, 5-hand shape. Mom, you could tap it, you could leave it here. I usually tap my signs. Father, so mom, dad. If I sign them together, parents. Parents. Okay. daughter versus son. Okay. So again, from like the sign girl, the daughter is going to be from your chin area, daughter, son, daughter, son. Husband and wife, again, for a male, it's up here. So husband versus wife. They're kind of like C's, semi-C's, not full C's. Wife is from the chin area. Husband is from the forehead area. Okay, again, next one, parents. This is just mom and dad together. Parents. Children. 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 Kind of like you're playing duck, duck, goose. Children. Okay. Family. So F hand shape. Family. Family. The newer sign. Family. Same hand movement. It's just getting rid of the F. A boyfriend, and this is like I have a boyfriend. This is not like my friend that is a boy. Okay. Boy, friend. They're kind of like X's. X hand shape. Boy, friend. Girl, friend. Okay. Roommates, careful with this because it's kind of similar as machine. Roommate. So roommate versus machine. Okay, roommate. Roommate. Sister and a brother, again, from the chin area, girl, and then their L's. Sister and brother. If I sign them together, I sign sister, brother, siblings. Okay. Sister, brother. Some animals here, but we're gonna learn a lot more animals after test number 1. Okay, so cat, cat, dog, you know this one? Dog. Bird, bird. A 20 on your nose. Fish, fish. Kind of like it's swimming a fish. Turtle, I really like this sign. Turtle. Turtle. Rat is with an R. Rat. Rats. Rabbit. Do it here, or you could do it here. Rabbit. Animal. Animal. Pet. Okay, so remember I said to be careful of the sign for summon. If you do it 2 times, it's pet. 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 2 times, pet. Have. Have versus animal. Have animal. Do you have an animal? And none, meaning I don't have any. I have 0. I have none. You kind of blow out air while you're signing none. And there's zeros. So I would say I have pet. Okay, remember the negation goes at the end. So you're kind of saying the statement and then saying, no, I don't have that. Or yes, I do have that. Okay. I have pets. Don't have any. Okay, then we're gonna practice this together in class. Okay, almost there. Need, need. I need water. Okay, need. It's an X. Need. Buy again. To buy. Practice. You guys should know this because I always sign this in class practice. Eat. You're putting food in your mouth. Eat. Drink. Drink. Wash your hands. Wash your hands. See. See. I see a rep. See? Okay, different than watch, like I'm watching movie. See? I see a bird. Okay. Thank you. Same thing as good. Thank you. Good. And last one, fine. Five handshake, five. How are you? Oh, I'm fine. Good, I'm fine. All right, let's see what we have left. All right. So minutes and hours, you can go up until 9 with the same hand shape. For that, you have to add the number and then the sign. So 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 7 minutes, 8 minutes, 9 minutes. And then after that, you just have to say 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. Okay, same thing with hours. Okay, 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours, so kind of a twist, 7 hours, 8 hours, 9 hours, 10 hours, 15 hours, 24 hours. Okay, so 1 through 9, you could do it with just switching the number, and then from then on, you have to add the number plus the sign. Okay, we're gonna do this practice in class together. Okay, almost there. Um, yeah. Go to versus come to. Go, come. Okay. Car, car. Bike, you know that. Bike, bike. Bus, bus. Finger spell it. Train, train. I take the train. Motorcycle, motorcycle. And to ride in, like I ride the train, I ride the bus, I ride the car. Ride. So these, remember, these are like your legs. Okay, now these are your knees. You are sitting in some sort of vehicle. Ride. I ride the train. Okay, so it's like you're sitting somewhere. Work. Oh, sorry. Walk. You know that one? Walk. Walk. Work. Work. So remember the sign of home, work, work, work. Home, you know that one, home, home. Okay. Again, class, you know that one. Some of these are repeated, so you should know these signs already. Always, sometimes, and never. Always, Okay, remember alone, closer to your body, always. Sometimes, and never. It's kind of like you're drawing a seven, never, never. Okay, again, we're going to practice this in class together. Okay, sign, don't understand. You can say understand not, but by shaking your head, it means you don't understand. Sign, don't understand. Sign, don't know. Sign, don't know. I don't know. And sign, forgot. You should just remember this. Sign, forgot. Forgot. Okay, so we're going to practice in class, and you're going to point to items and say, I forgot the sign. I don't know the sign. I don't. If someone signs something you don't understand, and then you give the sign. So if I sign to my phone and I was like, and then B will tell you the sign. Oh, the sign is phone. Okay, and then again, thank you. Same thing as good. Thank you. Okay, that was a lot. We're gonna go ahead and practice all of these signs in class together. So please go ahead and learn all of these. Please memorize them so that when we get to class, we can practice, we can play number games, and we can have a fun day. Okay. All right, see you in class. Bye.